We've got 1 day a year for International Yoga Day, so make sure everyone on the sides, my right, my left, everyone's standing ready to get on with the positions and try it for the first time in your life if you've never tried it before. If you want to take photographs and film, you can do that. If you want to come up and talk to one of our Chikri people, you can see people there with the black shirts and the orange logos. They'll answer all your questions on what you're about to do. Some of them will even come around and adjust you if you need help, or see you afterwards. So, first I want to describe to you the warrior pose, okay? Now the warrior pose is a position of yoga, a physical posture of yoga. Can I get one of you guys in warrior pose, maybe Arti? Can you all see Arti okay? You see her okay? Or do you want to forward a little bit? Come forward a little bit. The warrior position of yoga is this one. It's a beautiful pose, but more than a physical posture, the warrior pose is a mental position. So yoga people think of it as physical poses, but really it's a state of mind, okay? So the warrior position signifies the state of warrior mentality where you're able to fight the battles in your life. So when you take warrior pose, you're gonna get into the strongest state of your mind and get ready to fight any mental battles, any habits, any difficulties, any challenges that you're having. It's all gonna be shown through your posture, okay? Take a break for a moment. So before we start the posture today, I want you to think about one challenge that you're having in your life right now that you want to overcome. So if you all close your eyes for a second and just think about one negative part of your personality, or one habit that you want to kick, or one individual that you want to kind of deal with in a better way, and you're going to find the strength today to do that through your pose. So just think of that one situation now. And keep it in your mind for the rest of the day that you are going to learn now how to defeat that through manifesting the power through your body. Okay, allow your eyes to open and keep that thought in your mind. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the individual warrior pose. So if Arti can come back onto a mat, and you'll see Angela to the side of me and Mehul to the other side also demonstrating for you. So the first thing is get the lower part of the body correct for warrior pose. If you take your right foot to the front, ladies and gentlemen, and take your left foot back. Again, have a look at the stage if you're not sure. Technically, keep your right heel dissecting your back foot in half. So your right heel is going to be dissecting your back foot in half to make a perfect balance. Try to get your knee to a right angle, but don't shoot your knee over your heel. Okay, otherwise you'll damage your knee. So your knee should be just a little bit on top of your heel, but not over your toes. Right? Now get your legs to a position where they're wide enough that you can feel that you're doing some work on your thighs and some work on your groin. And then keep your back nice and tall. All right? So your spine shouldn't be in a shape where it's like this now, or forward and back. Your spine should be sitting over your hips nice and squarely, as you can see now with Arti. And if you can all take your hands to a prayer position, please. From here, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, open your arms up, just as Arti, Mehul and Angela are doing, and keep your fingers nice and straight. Your hands should be just above shoulder level, or just in line with shoulder level. Keep your shoulders themselves nice and relaxed. Don't be tensed in your shoulders, keep them nice and relaxed. Now this hand in front is very interesting, because this is your sword. So it shouldn't be floppy and loose like this. This should be just like the tip of, have you ever seen the tip of a sword? How straight and how strong it is. Your hand should resemble that sword. And that sword is cutting through the negativity in the forest of delusion, leading you towards the palace of peace within you. So see that sword as strong and signifying your strength. Your back sword should be just the same, nice and strong. In this position, the warrior keeps his heart to the side. So he doesn't let the opponent see the chest. So if you can see with Angela over here, the heart chakra is to the side. So it's protecting itself, but ready to attack. That's the sword pose. This comes from a fencing position where they used to hold the sword there. If you can very quickly, try the same thing on the opposite side. Bring your back leg to the front in prayer pose and change over. Take the right leg back and leave the left leg forward. Same thing on the opposite side, we'll do once. If you need help, put your hand up and one of our teachers will come around and adjust you. Look towards the front, and I want you to send as much energy as you can into your front thigh, because this leg is going to start to get weak. You're going to feel tired. But mentally send your chi, your prana, into the leg and visualize the leg as being orange with bright light. And more chi and more energy is going into the thigh, making you strong. This posture builds your determination. So the longer you stay here, the more mentally strong and physically strong you become, and you begin to prove to yourself how powerful you really are. Think of those battles, and every time you feel weak, stay a few more seconds longer and think of yourself overcoming all the mental battles and difficulties in your life, like Krishna and Arjuna in the Mahabharata. They had to get over parts of themselves in order to find their soul. Okay, a little break now. Take the back leg to the front in prayer position once again. A nice big breath in. Exhale and relax for a few moments. All right, you warriors?
Yes.
You ready to fight?
Yes.
Good. So we'll do the next movement now, which is called double sword. I'll show you the movements individually, then I'll show you how to string them together. Is that okay in a sequence? Perfect. So the next movement, if my guys can do, is going to be double sword. So just watch first. They're going to go into warrior pose. Watch for a second. And the second hand that they're going to bring up is going to go above the head like this. This is called double sword. Now what this represents is the Kundalini. Does anyone know what the Kundalini is? Yes. It's the raising of the spiritual power, and it comes up like a cobra. So this is the cobra hand coming up, as we call it in Chikri Yoga, and it sits on top of the head. So this is the physical power, and this is your spiritual power. You're going to be undefeatable when you have both on your side. Do you want both on your side? Spiritual and physical strength? Yes?
Yes.
Right. Right leg to the front, left leg back. Take simple warrior pose first. I want to see my soldiers and my warriors here today. I need you to be strong for me. Take warrior first. Take a big breath in with the second hand. And as you exhale, bring the cobra over the top. And now you've got a double sword. You're double as strong right now. Feel it. The power. If you can focus on your third eye while you're doing that, close your eyes for a second. Focus on your third eye. And you're just like Krishna, with that power of that serpent energy running through his body, and he has the serpent under control. That's you now with your power under control. Now very slowly, because we've got to get to the next movement, peel that hand back to warrior pose. Take a breath in, bring the back leg to the front in one step, and prayer. This is how we finish our sequences. Shall I show you the next position? Okay, so this one is called side T, and it will come after the serpent pose. All right, so again, I'm going to get my guys to demonstrate for you. So if they go to warrior pose, simple warrior. From here, they're going to lean the body forward slowly in their own time. One of them will put their hand to the ground, and one or two of them will just balance without the hand on the ground. And this is called side T. If you want to, because you're on grass, feel very free to touch the hand down to the ground. So Arti, if you bend your knee and touch the ground with your hand, so you see what she's doing? For extra support. If you want to do it like Mehul is doing, he's not touching the ground, he's balancing. So do whatever feels most comfortable for you now. Can you please get back into warrior pose? Thank you. Are you enjoying yourselves? Having a good time? Warrior pose, take a breath in. As you exhale, go to side T. Lean the body forward. Remember, be careful. If you want to hold the ground, then just hold the ground. If you feel confident, mentally strong, then you can balance without touching the ground. Don't push yourself, take it easy. Keep your back leg nice and high. Hold for a few seconds. And then slowly bring yourself back into warrior. See if you can go all the way back into warrior pose. Good, how was that, all right? Okay, and again as we do, breathe in, bring the back leg to the front, exhale in prayer position, perfect. Next one, are you ready? Yes. Okay, so this is now called twisting warrior. This is where we don't just fight the battles that are obvious to us, the ones in front, but we look behind us in case there are battles creeping up from behind. The warrior is always looking right and left and always front and back. So have a look at my guys now. They're going to be in warrior pose. And they're going to turn onto their back set of toes. Guys, this is really important. Look at their feet. Can you see their feet? Can you see their feet? Turn around now and look towards your right. And you can see they're twisting and they're taking called twisted warrior. They're in their warrior pose and they rotate to the right and they're looking back with their eyes into warrior position, twisted. Okay, let's try that, guys. Bring yourself into warrior pose. Right leg forward, left leg back. Take a breath in where you are. And as you exhale, rotate to your right and go onto your back set of toes. Remember I told you about the feet, how important the foot was? Onto your back foot, go onto your toes on your back foot a little bit and twist as much as you can. You will twist more if you're back on your back toes. You will twist more if you're on your back toes. If you can balance, then look backwards as well. This will sort out your colon problems, anything to do with stomach, digestive, liver, pancreas, spleen, diabetes it will help with. Any conditions to do with the lower body because it rings and rinses through it and helps to make it strong. Slowly unfold yourself back to the front. Take a breath in, bring the back leg to the front in one step and prayer position. Doing okay still? Final movement and then we'll do it all together, okay? Right, so the final movement is going to be, let's do warrior triangle, right? So if we can get the guys in a right-sided warrior pose. All they're going to do is very simply bend forward and put the right palm of the ground, right palm of the hand on the ground in front of the foot. Look at their feet, guys. See the hand is in front of the foot. It's on the big toe side. And the other arm has come right up into the air. And if they're very good, they can look up and see the hand in the air. This is toning up the side of their body, helping with their kidneys, helping with the entire body shape and mobility, so you won't need to have a hip replacement when you get older. All right? It's a good look. When you come up from here, using your upper body strength to bring yourself back up, and you're back in Chikri warrior pose. Simple. Guys, left leg to the front this time. Let's try with left leg so we balance it out a little bit. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to the inside of the left foot. So bring it to the thumb side of the left foot. If you can, look upwards towards the top hand to give your neck some exercise. Turn your eyes looking up towards the fingertips to give your eyes some exercise. And remain for a few moments there. You guys are doing really, really well. Bring yourself up slowly. Perfect. Well done. You're learning so fast. We've got a perfect audience here. If you breathe in, please bring your back leg to the front in one step. Exhale in prayer position. Okay, is everyone okay? Right, can we now do this as one sequence? Is it possible? Should we try? If you don't get it right, don't worry. We'll try again later on, right? But can I ask one of my guys to demonstrate, or all of them to demonstrate first, and then you do it? Is that better? So you see. So it's a 10-step routine. Okay, now watch. Much better to watch first. If you get into prayer position, all of you, at the front of your mat. So I'm going to do it with some breathing. Just watch. So they're going to take a breath in. And as they exhale, they'll go into warrior pose on the right. And they'll take another breath in. And as they exhale, they'll go to double sword. They'll take another breath in, going to warrior again. And as they exhale, they're going to go to side T. Remember, they can touch the ground if they want to. And on their next natural exhalation, they'll go back to warrior pose. They'll take another breath in. And as they exhale, they'll do twisted warrior. So they're going to rotate now. Don't do it yet, just watch. And then on their next natural exhalation, they'll come back to the front again, to normal warrior pose. And they'll take another breath in here, and they're going to finish like warrior triangle, going down. Keep an eye on what they're doing. Remember, you can learn about these classes afterwards. We'll give you some information. And next natural exhalation, they're going to come back up to warrior pose, I hope. And they're going to take a breath in, bring the back leg to the front in one step, and exhale in prayer position. Namaste. Can we do that? We'll give it a go? Right, guys, get to the front of your mat. As you exhale, take the left leg back in one step and end up in right-sided warrior pose. Remember what I said earlier about focusing on getting through the vines of negativity and the jungle of delusion to the palace of peace. You're cutting through all those dark parts of your brain. You're keeping your hand nice and sharp there at the front. Take a big breath in where you are, breath in, and as you exhale, give me another sword here. And keep that hand like a cobra's head. And you see that hand not so flat, this top hand is a bit curved. It's a bit like a crescent shape, all right? Breathe in, take that hand back. And as you exhale, to side T. Now you're taking the whole body down, and you're balancing, the hand is on the ground. If you're balancing, the hand should be still in the sword shape. If you're balancing, the right hand is still in sword shape. Keep that back leg nice and high, guys. Work your glutes, work your hamstrings, work all of the muscles in the leg, quadriceps, and return back to warrior pose, please. Fantastic, very well done. Keep your spine straight. Chest up, chin up. What's next? What's next? Take a breath in. Good, because I forgot. Exhale, to the right hand side, rotate. Rotate to the right, guys. Come onto your back set of toes. Come onto your back set of toes. So you can rotate better. Good for your waistline. So you're twisting more now. And on your next natural exhalation, come back to center into warrior pose. And what's next? What's next? Which one? Triangle. Off you go. Down to triangle. You can keep a nice rotation in your torso, so twisting nice and high towards the sky. Let that sun's energy fall onto your body nicely. Such a beautiful opening position. Just open yourself up. Feel like you're opening your heart as well. Excellent work. And as you breathe in, raise the body up. Exhaling into warrior. And a nice big breath in where you are behind. And exhale, back leg to the front in one step and pray. Brilliant. Let's do the other side now. Take a nice step. You don't have to move where you are. Stay. Breath in. And as you exhale, take your right leg back. So now you're automatically in left-sided warrior. Got it? Make sure your heel is dissecting your back foot in half for optimum benefit. Breath in. Exhale, double sword. Keep your chest out nice and high. You've got to be strong in your mind. You've got to imagine that you're a warrior that's undefeatable. Undefeatable. Keep your front leg nice and bent. Draw that hand back. Take a breath in. What's next? Side T. Bring yourself forward. Awesome. Keep that back leg nice and high. Take the ground if you need to. Enjoy your yoga. Relax into it. It's such a beautiful feeling when you've got control of your body. So just enjoy that control. Manifest your power over your life and over your body and over your mind. Do not give up. Keep going. Even if you come down, you get back up again. That's life, right? Slowly back into warrior. Control, control. Don't fall. You don't fall. You calmly make your transitions. Okay? What's next? No. Twist. Take a breath in. This time, as you're twisting, you're exhaling to your left. Go onto your back set of toes. We're going to be around afterwards to take your questions at the front of the stage. You can come and speak to us. It is better to die on the battlefield trying than to die in the trenches crying. So always fight your battles. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. See you again soon. Angela, Aarti, and Mehul. Thank you.